Yo, it's Illy Boy Pope here with a quick Illuminating Rant, 333-777 and all that jazz. You dig? In this quick rant, I just wanted to let y'all know, it's just a quick advice video on how to live a very fulfilled life by having knowledge of the different bodies that we embody. So in this quick video, I just wanted to let y'all know, think about it in terms like this. I'm not gonna get too complicated because we have way more than 3 bodies, but I'm gonna break it down in these 3 bodies. The first body that we know about is the physical body. The physical body, you gotta think about the physical body needs nourishment and maintenance just like every aspect of the other bodies. So the physical body is quite basic. It needs food, it needs water, it needs rest. And if you want it to be optimal, it needs movement and stretching and stuff like that. So it's you want to live your most optimal life, you have to exercise every body that you have. So we have a physical body, we have a mental body, we have an emotional body, and we have a spiritual body. And each one of those bodies have a different food. Each one of those bodies have a different water. Each one of those bodies have a different exercise that makes it feel optimal. So if you want to live an optimal life, you can't just focus on one body. You have to focus on a synergistic balance of all of those bodies. And I said 3, but it's 4 bodies. I mean, it's more than 4 bodies, but I'm gonna just use 4 bodies in this quick video. So in this quick video, I'm gonna just give you a couple of examples of the body exercises that you could do that'll make it feel optimal. So physical body, obviously food, water, movement, which can be stretching or exercise. Or be honest, you need both. But physical body, you need food. Now food, if you want to live optimal, nobody has to tell you this again. This is common knowledge at this point. High vibrational foods equal a high vibrational body. So think of each level in these different bodies as a different step on the totem pole. Yes, there's spiritual people who could be big or out of shape and stuff like that, but we're talking about the optimization of all of the bodies in the synergistic balance. So just from my experience, if my physical body is out of balance, I'm usually out of balance hormonally, emotionally. You get what I'm saying? If my physical body is out of balance, I'm usually cloudy in my mind. So each one of these bodies connect to the other body because it's a system. So the physical body, with the physical body, you got to eat high vibrational foods to the best of your ability. And to be honest, people can take this how they want. If you're in a financial situation where you can't necessarily afford organic and stuff like that, get stuff that's not organic. Fruit and vegetables is still fruits and vegetables. Now the quality just depends on, if you go organic or not. But say you can't even afford damn near any of those high vibrational foods, then you need to start learning fasting. And I'm not talking, see, the thing is, fasting, I might need to break this video up because it's going to get a little bit long. See, the thing is, fasting is not the same as starving and not being able to afford food. When you fast, you replace the physical need of food with energy and intention. So first, the physical body, food, you got to start learning what makes your body feel optimal. Everybody's body is different. So it's for me, for instance, I learned that my body is optimal when I drink lime water in the morning, I eat an apple for breakfast and I eat my granola and my nuts and seeds. And then after that, anything I eat, I just be perfectly fine. Whenever I skip those, my body don't feel as optimal. So I make it a point to drink my lawn water, eat my apples, and eat my granola and my nuts and seeds, because that makes my body feel optimal. After I do those things, I could literally go the entire day without eating if I wanted to. But first, physical body, optimizing your physical body. Next, optimizing the emotional and the mental body. Each one of these bodies need nourishment. So when it comes to the emotional body, what are you doing to nourish your emotional body? What are you feeding your emotions? Are you feeding your emotions guilt? Are you feeding your emotions shame? Are you feeding your emotions anger? What kind of water are you drinking? Are you drinking that tap water when it comes to your emotions? Are you drinking man-made fluoride water when you're drinking? Like, all of these things matter. So when it comes to optimization, each one of the bodies need to be taken care of. So in the physical body, you need to drink high quality water to the best of your ability. There's always a way. If you truly care about your health and you truly care about being optimal, you will find a way to provide these things for yourself, because you want your experience to be as high as possible. So, in your physical body, are you drinking tap water or are you drinking natural spring water? In your emotional body, are you drinking murky water or are you drinking free-flowing water? In your physical body, are you resting? Are you getting 7 to 9 hours a day, including meditation? Or are you sleeping 3 to 4 hours with no meditation and you just all out of balance and out of whack? Your emotional body, are you giving yourself time to process emotions? Are you giving yourself time to let go of negative emotions and just let them flow? With your mental body, what are you feeding your mind? It's okay to be on social media. It's okay to be on TikTok. It's okay to be on Facebook. It's okay to be on Twitter. It's okay to be on Snapchat. But what are you feeding your mind on a day-to-day basis? We have to understand that our subconscious mind is the programming of our everyday life. Hold on, what he said? Our subconscious mind is the programming of our everyday life. It's a program that's being enacted in the background. You don't see the subconscious mind, but the subconscious mind see you. So think about it this way. What are you feeding your mind on a day-to-day basis? What are you feeding your mind? Are you feeding your mind nonsense? Are you feeding your mind drama, violence, sex? All of these lower vibrative things, which all of those things are okay. Like, I'm fine with everything in life. You could, whatever tickles your fancy, do that. But what are you feeding on a day-to-day basis? And what you are feeding your mind, is it something that you would want in your reality day to day? So if you're feeding your mind, your subconscious, if you're feeding your mind violence, guns, drugs, money, girls, all of these things, is that what you want in your life? If that is what you want in your life and you get those things and you feel, a void, or you feel negative or any of these things, that's obviously saying that those things aren't as high vibrative and optimal for you. But it goes back to what I was saying. What are you feeding your mind? What are you watering your mind? And what does watering mean mentally? What are you growing in your mind? Because everything that you see is a subconscious seed. So every time you get on TikTok or any of these, I was about to say these programs, I mean, they are programs because they're programming you, but that's another subject. Every time you get on social media and these things and you feed your mind, that same thing that you're feeding is a seed. It starts as a seed. Now, if you continuously feed that seed, aka making it grow with water, you're watering those seeds in your mind, and they continue to grow. You can either water flowers and fruits, or you can water weeds and thorns, if you catch my drift. which both are fine. But it's all about what you truly want. Do you want to live a life full of thorns and weeds, or do you want to live a life full of flowers and fruits? Because it's your choice. It's all about what you're choosing to feed your mind. Those subconscious seeds continue to grow. So now, and just like the mind, you need rest. And that's what meditation is for. You go to sleep to rest all of your things, but it mainly rests your body. But meditation allows your mind to rest. It allows your mind to step back into the seat of awareness instead of being engaged. So, like I said, physically, what are you feeding yourself? What are you drinking? How are you resting? Emotionally, what are you feeding your emotions? What are you drinking? Is the water flowing? Is the water murky? Mentally, what are the seeds that you're planting in your mind? What are you watering? What are you feeding your mind? What are you watering your mind with? When is your mind getting a chance to rest? And now the last body, which like I said is more than 4 bodies, but the last body, spiritually. What are you spiritually eating? What are the things in your life, your day-to-day life spiritually that you're eating? Are you eating spiritual enlightenment, or are you malnutrition or are you malnourished in your spiritual eating? What are you watering with your spirituality? Are you watering your spirituality with the flow state, or are you watering it with the turbulent state of chaos? And spiritually, when are you having a time to rest spiritually and to allow all of your energy to come back from the world? These are things that you truly should think about. Like, and this is another reason why I'm starting my spiritual coaching business. Like, it's only so much I can give you in a quick video. You know what I mean? Like, it's only so much I can give you in a quick video. Like, in my spiritual coaching packages, like, I'm going to break it down for you specifically. So stay tuned to that. But yeah, that's all I had to say in this quick rant. Like, realize that you have multiple bodies, and for you to live the most fulfilled life, all of those bodies need to be as close to optimal and balance as possible. So quick synapses, physical body, high vibrational foods. If you can't afford high vibrational foods, learn fasting. And when you get into that fasted state, you will start learning ways to get those high vibrational foods in that water and give yourself optimal rest. Emotionally, what are you feeding your emotions? Shame, guilt, doubt, fear, or, joy, love, and peace. What are you watering? Is the waters murky? Is the waters clear? When are you resting emotionally? Mentally, what seeds are you sowing in your mind, in your subconscious mind? What are those subconscious seeds? What are you feeding your mind? What are you watering your mind with? Do you want those seeds that you're watering to transpire into your everyday life physically? When are you resting your mind, aka meditating and becoming the seat of awareness? Spiritually, what are you feeding your spirit? Is it good spirits or is it bad spirits? What are you watering your spirit with? Is it in the flow state or is it in the chaotic crashing wave state? These are questions you should ask yourself. And you should ask yourself non-biasly and non-judgmentally. Because where you are in your life is perfect. You're never out of alignment. You're always in alignment because there's only the present. You're always in alignment. The only time you're quote unquote out of alignment is when you're not pursuing and trying to be your highest self. That's when you fall out of alignment, when you're just staying at a certain level and you're not trying to get to your higher self. And even then you're in alignment because you're going to eventually change. And I'm going to end this on this quote. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. We always live in a constant state of change. Nothing ever stays the same. But in that change, for you to grow, it's an option. It's your choice. You did. But yeah, Yep. That's Illy Boy Pope. Just wanted to do this quick illuminating rant. You feel me? Talk about the different bodies and the optimization of such. You feel me? You gotta gotta start from the basics and work yourself up. And everybody got their own ascension path, ascension and descension path, because it's a nonstop flux and flow. Because personally, me, I started higher spiritually and worked myself down into my physical body and worked myself back up, and I go back and forth. So everybody has their path. Understand that time is not linear. We're living in a cyclical universe, so you got to understand you can either stay in a certain cycle or you can destroy that cycle and start a new one. But when you start that new cycle, you got to understand that consistency is your best friend. If you don't remain consistent, then you will most likely revert back to the old cycle, and that old cycle is going to be 10 times worse because it doesn't resonate with your true intentions of the present. But that's a whole nother rant. But yeah, man, this video getting a little bit long. Hope this video helps a couple of people out there on their spiritual journey. That's all I got to say. That's Illy Boy Pope, another illuminating rant, candlelight community. Takes one candlestick to light 1,000. That's Illy and out. Yee.